What is a small, insignificant mystery in your life that you've never been able to explain and still think about at least once a week? In the autumn of 2024, I experienced something that effectively broke my internal logic drive. I was living alone in a third-floor apartment in a city where every building felt like it was made of thin plywood and shared secrets. It was a Tuesday around 10:45 p.m. I was sitting on my sofa scrolling through my phone when I heard the distinct heavy thud clack of my front door opening and closing. Then came the sound, the jingle of keys being tossed into the wooden entryway table, a sound I had heard 1,000 times. I froze because I knew I was the only person with the key. My heart didn't just race, it hammered against my ribs. I sat perfectly still, listening to the unmistakable sound of footsteps walking across the hardwood toward the kitchen. I grabbed a heavy glass candle from the coffee table and rounded the corner, adrenaline making my vision sharpen. I expected a burglar or perhaps a confused previous tenant. Instead, the kitchen was empty. The entryway was empty. My front door was double locked from the inside, the deadbolt firmly engaged. I looked at the entryway table. There were no keys there, only my own, which were sitting in the bowl where I had put them 3 hours prior. I checked the hallway, the closets, and even under the bed, feeling like a cliche in a horror movie. Nothing. I eventually convinced myself it was settling pipes or a neighbor's noise echoing through the vents, even though the directional audio of the keys hitting wood had been perfect. The glitch happened 20 minutes later. I had finally calmed down and went to the kitchen to pour a glass of water. As I stood by the sink, I heard the thud clack of the door again, the jingle of the keys, the footsteps. I didn't grab a candle this time. I just stood there, paralyzed. This time, I watched the entryway from the kitchen doorway. I saw the empty space where the sound was coming from. The air didn't move, but the sound was physical. As the invisible footsteps reached the kitchen threshold, I felt a sudden freezing draft, the kind that makes your skin crawl. And then, silence. I checked my doorbell camera logs the next morning. It showed me entering at 7 p.m., and then nothing. No one approached the door all night. To this day, I can't explain why I heard my own arrival routine play back like a haunted tape loop twice in an empty house.